Good morning to everyone. How are we all doing this morning? I hope everyone's doing well, because I'm doing fine. I think the only problem is really I kind of got out of the vlogging loop a little bit, which is it's unfortunate, but hopefully we can get back up to speed and back on with doing things now. Today I have a couple of jobs to do. I need to go and pay some money in to the bank, so that's where we're off to now. Taking a different route today, just because, well, why the hell not? You know, I normally just go the same route all the time, and sometimes it's nice just to switch things up a bit, so that's what we're doing. Going to take a different route into the bank. Don't know why I needed to explain all that to you really, but well, there we go. And the plan for today was actually to go to Bedford, which sounds a bit odd, I'll give it to you, but Jay was going to go up to Bedford and see some of his friends, and he asked if I wanted to go along with him, and said yes. And then I suddenly kind of had the brainwave moment last night, one that I was just about to go to bed and then went, oh no, and sort of, one of those proper sort of sit upright moments, oh no, because I said, yeah, I'll go. And then I remembered that I've got a training course to go to later on today up in London. Just like a kind of like induction training kind of thing to get me properly familiar with O'Neill's, the brand, and the parent company, Mitchells and Butlers, and all that sort of stuff. So I've got to go up to Soho for that, and that's later on this evening, which means that I can't go up to Bedford because who's going to go all that way just for a few hours? So that's a shame, but it needs to be done, doesn't it? So that's what the plan for today has now become. But I don't think there's anything else really. I'll talk to you about the rest of the week. Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Tuesday, nothing going on. As I'm sure I've said, I have the week off this week. Well, the week off, technically, I guess. I think I've worked out what it is, really, because I think I had this training course tonight, and I've got my graduation on Wednesday, so they kind of went, just give him the week off until Friday, then get him back in. So maybe that's what it is, I don't know. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. Not a lot going on, I don't think. I might try and get a few videos sort of backdated a bit. Backdated. I'm out of breath. I think I've been talking too much without breathing and walking too vigorously, maybe. I don't know. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Need a little reminder in my head every so often going, right, and exhale, exhale, exhale. Where was I at? So yeah, Tuesday I might try and get some videos backlogged, just in case, because I can sense things getting a bit busy. I don't know why, I just get a feeling in the waters. Not necessarily, that's a weird saying. That's not even the saying I wanted, really. I can feel it in my bones. That's what I wanted. I can feel it in my bones that things might start getting a bit busy soon. So I'm going to try and get some videos backlogged to make sure everything's covered. So that's probably going to be the plan for tomorrow. Wednesday, as I've said, is my graduation day. The day that I graduate from uni. And I'm not sure what to do about vlogging all of that, because I should, right? That's a big moment. That's probably the biggest moment of the year so far. I think it's bigger than passing uni, and it's a huge thing. So I guess I really should vlog it, but I don't know what how to do it, because obviously I can't take you up there with me whilst during the ceremony, if that makes sense, because it's in the Royal Festival Hall in London. No, it's not. South Bank Centre. Wait, where is it? I don't bloody know. I should know. It's one of the two. I think it's the South Bank Centre. Probably is. It makes sense considering I went to Southbank University. Anyway, we basically go up on stage when our name is called, collect our degree, official or something like that, and then head off. And that's it, basically. I can't take you up on stage with me, as much as I would love to kind of like capture everything. As much as I'd love to, I probably couldn't. So that's kind of out of the question. I think what I might have to do, this seems like the wisest idea, is see if there's I don't know, because I want to try and vlog some of the preamble beforehand and like catch all of the post ceremony stuff going on, right? But I also want to capture some of the ceremony. I mean, I don't even know if filming's allowed in there, which is terrible. I'm going to put you away till I get past these guys because they're cutting the grass and it's going to be well loud. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, I don't even know if filming's allowed during the ceremony. Oh my god, it's raining acorns! Stop it! I'm warning you, squirrels. Unbelievable. It reminds me of a story once, right? They're coming for me. It reminds me of a story. Me and my friend, we was in my friend's mum's car, and she was driving us somewhere, I can't remember where now, but we was just driving through this wooded area, and then all of a sudden we hear just like that, right? And we was all kind of like, what the hell was that? What was that? What did we hit something? And you know, it took a while to register that actually something had happened to the windscreen. And it's a very grim story, I shouldn't be telling this, but on the windscreen was just the biggest brown splat you can imagine. It was like, it's very grim, but it was absolutely hilarious. It's like every kind of emotion going. If the emotions going are shock and disgust, followed by laughter. Anyway, sorry for the sidetrack. Back to where we were. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if filming's allowed in the ceremony, so because the other plan was for me to give you to my parents, and they could film stuff for me, because I'd like my graduation documented as much as possible. Who wouldn't, right? And I know that we're getting a couple of pictures and stuff, but that's not the same, is it? You know, pictures are great and all that, but the whole reason, I've said it many times before, the whole reason I'm doing these vlogs is so I can look back on them in the future and just enjoy enjoy looking back on my life, basically. And you know, I'd like it documented as much as I can, but if I'm not allowed to film during the ceremony, then that's a problem. Or if my parents aren't allowed to film during the ceremony, then that's a problem. Similarly, if I have my camera for the start and there's no way for me to get it to my parents before it starts, then that gets completely discounted. And on the flip side, if my parents have my camera and there's no opportunity for me to get it afterwards so that I can film all the stuff going on afterwards, then again we're in another bit of a problem. So I really don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna need to have a think long and hard about it. So that's what's happening on Wednesday. Thursday, nothing planned as yet. That could change, we'll find out. Friday, nothing during the day, and then back to work. And that's pretty much the plan for this week up until the weekend. And it will hit Saturday, teaching, work, and that's all I can gather for now. But hopefully things will change. Things may change. Who knows? Oh my gosh! Look at this. This is all one tree, right? Someone's just carved this into the tree. This is amazing. Look at all this. What's this? This is brilliant. Wow. That's amazing. That. Wow. Oh, I should come this way more often. Things happen. That's really cool. Don't know how long it's been there. It actually looks relatively new, but that's really cool. That log has been laying there for years, just on its side like that, and nothing's happened with it. You know, like, not that I was expecting anything to happen to it, but you know, it hadn't been taken away. It had been there for years, and then all of a sudden, walk through it, someone's carved it into bears riding in boats and fish and stuff, which is really cool, and I wish stuff like that happened a little bit more often. So I was just asked if I'd like to do, if I'd like to join a gym, which you know, no is the answer. Mainly because, I mean, I used to go, but for me, most of the exercise that I would need to do, I can do at home, or you know, without needing to pay for it. I mean, I've got like a set of dumbbells at home that I don't really use, but I can if I want to. If I want to do my arms, if I want to work on my stomach, I can do sit-ups. You know, I can do stuff at home. If I want to do my legs or something, I'd go out for a walk. You know, and I've never been hugely interested in sort of building up my body, or you know, getting ripped, as the term seems to be. You know, Mike Chang and all that. Fair enough. You know, that's what you want to do. Cool, but not for me. I've always been happy being a bit of a skinny person and not having that much muscle, because I don't need it really. It's not something that I need, therefore I don't want it. And that tends to be how I operate on a lot of things. For example, people ask me, oh, you're going to get a tattoo? And you know, it's kind of like, yeah, maybe, but right now I don't need one, so I'm not going to get one. You're going to shine right in the sun there. If I put you over there, that might be better. Oh, yeah, you probably will actually. There's no real easy way to do this. How about there? Is that better? I don't know. So, where was I? Yes, I was asked to join the gym, and I don't need to really. I can't keep you there. I can't keep you straight or anything like that. So I was asked to join, and I said no, thank you, because I don't need to, don't want to really, and I just ain't got time, right? Which is another reason why, you know, I can do everything at home, because if I am at home, I can do it. That's the advantage of it being at home. And also, you know, well done for him for doing his job and carrying on asking. Bear in mind, I just walked out with a can of a certain energy drink and like 3 chocolate caramel shortcakey type things. You know, or maybe that is why he asked. He went, he could do with some. But I don't really need to go to the gym. I'm like, what, 5'11", maybe 5'10", 5'11", something like that, right? And you know, like an inch away from 6 foot, which is so unfair, right? But I'm like 5'10", 5'11", something like that, right? And I weighed myself this morning, and it came out that I was 11 stone, which 11 stone exactly, by the way. And I think, you know, that's all right. Apparently, like according to Jay, who I trust with medical stuff because he works with it all. According to Jay, that's round about perfect BMI, which most people would argue is actually BS. If you want to make a funny and loose pun about it. So, assuming we're working on the level of BMI, I am on the ideal BMI. Not overweight, not underweight, which is fine. So I don't need to go to the gym because I don't need to lose weight. I don't... Oh, stop acorning me. I don't need to go to the gym to get muscles because I don't want big bulging muscles. Well, I don't really need to go to the gym. I mean, obviously, you know, he's not to know that, and he's doing his job, he was asking and stuff, but it's never really been something that I need or want. So here's a note to all people who work as gym membership recruiters. No thank you. Thank you, but no thanks. It's not for me. If it ever gets to be a point where, you know, all of a sudden I think, yeah, I need to be ripped, or if I get a bit large and go, I need to lose weight, I'll come to you, alright? I'll come to you. Apologies for the noise, by the way. The primary school is on their lunch now. I should have probably put you away a long time ago, actually, considering I'm walking past the primary school. So, having completely lost track of time, I now have a few minutes before I need to leave and get on my train up to London so I can go on this course, and I'm not quite there. I mean, I am. I'm pretty much ready to go out the door, but it's in a rush, and I don't like leaving in a rush because then I feel like I've forgotten something. But we should be fine. I need to leave at past. The time is 10 past. So I'm going to make sure I've got everything, then I'm going to leave, and then I'll let you know how it goes later on. Don't know how long it's going to be. Know vaguely what it's going to be about. You know, kind of introductions to the company and the branding. I'm sure I said all this earlier. I said so much earlier, I can't remember. Should all be fine, but yes, I need to leave now. I'm leaving quite ahead of time so that I have plenty of time to look around and look for the pub that it's being held in, and also just in case there's any problems with the trains, which hopefully there isn't. I haven't had to get a train for months now, and it would really suck if after months of not having to get a train, I get a train that gets delayed or something. Touch wood, it won't happen. See you later. So just thought while I was out, I'll just take a little moment around here in Trafalgar. I've been here for a while. It looks a lot different at night. I don't think I've actually ever been here at night, or if I have, I certainly haven't been here at night in a state where I've been able to comprehend what's going on. Yeah, I think last time I was here, like, me and Jay and Taylor had just come for a day out, and the time before that was probably when I met Corey Williams and Katers17 from SMP Films and Katers17. We were kind of all gathered up here, and then we saw them like just all the way over there somewhere. And then we all went charging down these steps at them, and it was a really amazing day. That was a good day for me personally. You know, it helped build a lot of confidence. Because I'd been watching the pair of them do vlogging on YouTube for a while, and seeing them, where did I put your case? There's in my back pocket. Seeing them in person was kind of like, oh, you know, they do exist, which is weird, but that's kind of the way it was. So that helped me a lot, and I'll always remember that day. As for the training, all went well. Won a packet of mushroom cup soup. Other instant soup brands are available, I guess. And that was pretty much it. Found out a lot about the company and all the perks and all that sort of thing. So things should be good from now on. Not that they weren't before, but you know what I'm trying to say. The music's very loud. I think the traffic's stopping for me. Yeah, going across. I'm gonna go home now, and don't know. We'll see. I'll see when I get home. But all I know now is that I want to get out of London. I've had enough of London. As nice as the city is at night, it takes on a different vibe at night. As nice as the city is at night, I don't really like London. I don't like being up here. So I'm gonna go home. And bloody motorbikes. I'll see you tomorrow for another vlog. So until then, bye bye.